All right, Lakers fans, let's dive deep into the latest buzz around the team and what the upcoming season could look like. One of the biggest storylines that has been floating around all offseason revolves around Andrew Wiggins and the Los Angeles Lakers. Ever since the end of last season, there's been speculation about whether Wiggins could be a key piece to elevate this Lakers squad into true championship contention. And as the trade deadline approaches, that conversation is only going to heat up. Wiggins, a versatile two-way wing, brings a skill set that is rare in today's NBA. The ability to guard multiple positions, hit timely threes, and contribute offensively when needed. It's not just about scoring with him. It's about the defensive presence he brings, which could alleviate some of the pressure on LeBron James and Anthony Davis, allowing them to focus more on their strengths and less on constant defensive assignments. Now, imagine him sliding into a lineup alongside LeBron, Davis, Austin Reeves, and someone like DeAndre Ayton, or even a versatile wing like Marcus Smart. The possibilities for defensive schemes suddenly expand exponentially. The Lakers could rotate lineups in a way that allows them to match up with nearly any opponent, switching seamlessly between small ball lineups and more traditional setups. Wiggins' addition could essentially provide that ultimate flexibility, both offensively and defensively. He's not just a one-dimensional player. He can create off the dribble, pass when necessary, and still hit catch-and-shoot threes. For a team that thrives on spacing and ball movement, that kind of player is invaluable. But, of course, it's never that simple. The Lakers have to weigh the cost of acquiring him. The trade isn't going to be a simple one-for-one swap. They would likely need to move multiple pieces to make salaries work, potentially involving players like Reeves, Dalton Connect, Gabe Vincent, and draft considerations. This means the front office has to carefully strategize, not just about who they bring in, but how it affects the long-term structure of the roster and salary cap flexibility for future seasons. And that's part of what makes this situation so fascinating. The Lakers aren't just trying to fill a single roster hole. They're thinking several moves ahead, projecting scenarios where they could land a superstar in addition to Wiggins, someone like a Giannis Antetokounmpo or a Nikola Jokic-type player. Those are the kind of high-level strategic plays that define championship contenders. Patience becomes key here. The Lakers might enter the season without Wiggins, observing how their current roster gels during training camp and the early stages of the regular season. If players like Vanderbilt or Lauri step up in unexpected ways, the urgency to trade for Wiggins diminishes. Conversely, if weaknesses emerge, the trade market could present the perfect window to bring him in without overpaying or disrupting team chemistry. Speaking of chemistry, Wiggins has been in the league long enough to understand his role on a team. He doesn't need a full preseason with a new squad to adjust. He can slot into a defensive assignment, contribute on the perimeter, and immediately be effective. The Lakers wouldn't be asking him to reinvent his game. They'd be utilizing his strengths in a way that complements their core players. His defensive versatility alone is compelling. Imagine him guarding the opponent's best wing night after night, taking pressure off LeBron and Davis, while also being able to switch on multiple positions without compromising the team's defensive integrity. That kind of ability is priceless in the modern NBA, where switching defenses are the norm and positional flexibility can define a championship run. Offensively, Wiggins offers more than the average 3-and-D player. He can handle the ball in transition, pull up for mid-range jumpers, and create for teammates. That unpredictability adds another layer to the Lakers' offense, making it harder for opposing defenses to anticipate plays and rotations. Adding Wiggins could also impact bench rotations positively. With players like Reeves or a defensive specialist coming off the bench, the Lakers could maintain energy and defensive intensity throughout the game, keeping starters fresher for crunch moments. It's a ripple effect. One versatile player improves the performance of others around him. Now, let's think about lineup flexibility. With Wiggins in the mix, the Lakers could experiment with various combinations. They could pair him with LeBron, Davis, and a smaller, switchable lineup to maximize pace and perimeter defense, or go more traditional with size inside, while Wiggins handles the opposing team's best perimeter threat. This kind of versatility is exactly what championship teams need to adapt to different playoff opponents. But again, the trade market complicates things. To get Wiggins, the Lakers need to offer an enticing package without mortgaging the future. This involves balancing current talent, salary, and draft assets, while ensuring they maintain flexibility to pursue other superstars down the line. They could package Reeves, Connect, and Vincent, plus a pick swap or second-rounder, to make it work, but every move has cascading consequences. It's a delicate dance. Then there's the question of timing. Should the Lakers go after Wiggins immediately to integrate him during training camp, or wait until the trade deadline to evaluate the team's actual needs? Waiting has advantages: observing chemistry, assessing early season performance, and possibly negotiating better trade terms as other teams adjust their rosters. Wiggins' veteran experience means he can adapt quickly, making the timing less critical from a performance standpoint, but strategically it still matters for roster construction and salary planning. Looking further, think about the championship ceiling. A lineup with LeBron, Davis, Wiggins, Marcus Smart, and either a Giannis or Jokic caliber acquisition could be a nightmare matchup for any team in the league. Wiggins' ability to play both the 2 and 3 positions adds crucial flexibility for such elite lineups. It allows the Lakers to maintain defensive intensity, spacing, and playmaking options, all while having multiple players capable of switching defensively across positions. Even if they can't land a superstar immediately, Wiggins fills a clear need and improves the team's overall balance. His presence could redefine rotation patterns, offensive sets, and defensive schemes, giving the coaching staff the ability to be creative and aggressive in game planning. And let's not forget about the psychological aspect. Bringing in a high-caliber, versatile player signals to the rest of the league and to teammates that the Lakers are committed to winning now. It boosts morale, motivates role players to elevate their games, and could attract other free agents or trade opportunities down the line. The ripple effect is significant. One well-timed acquisitio reward, a roster featuring elite defenders, versatile wings, a dominant big, and the league's most experienced floor general, makes every consideration worth it. Fans can envision a Lakers lineup capable of switching on every possession, defending multiple positions, and attacking with creativity and pace. Wiggins' ability to hit threes, defend, create opportunities, and adapt to different lineups makes him uniquely suited. All right, let's continue diving into the Lakers' off-season dynamics and the potential impact of Andrew Wiggins, looking at it from every angle as the team positions itself for the season ahead. One of the most fascinating aspects of this situation is the balance between immediate need and long-term strategy. The Lakers have a roster that on paper already boasts star power with LeBron James and Anthony Davis, and role players like Austin Reeves bringing scoring and versatility. Yet, the team has clear gaps in perimeter defense and two-way versatility that Wiggins could fill immediately. His ability to guard multiple positions and disrupt opposing offenses is not just a luxury. It's a necessity in playoff basketball, where every possession and matchup matters. Imagine late-game scenarios where Wiggins is on the floor, switching seamlessly between guarding the opponent's best wing, covering small forwards, or even taking on shooting guards in crucial moments. That kind of flexibility allows the coaching staff to deploy more aggressive schemes, trap ball handlers, and force turnovers without compromising defensive integrity elsewhere on the court. Offensively, Wiggins adds another dimension the Lakers have been missing. He can catch and shoot, attack off the dribble, create for others, and space the floor in ways that keep defenses honest. Pair him with LeBron, who thrives when surrounded by shooters and versatile wings, and the Lakers suddenly have multiple options for pick and roll, off-ball movement, and spacing in the half-court. This opens lanes for Davis in the paint and allows Reeves to play off-ball, maximizing the efficiency of every possession. The intriguing part about Wiggins is that he doesn't require a significant adjustment period. He's a seasoned veteran who understands team concepts, defensive rotations, and his role within structure. Unlike younger players or recent acquisitions, he can slide into a lineup and contribute immediately, making the timing of a trade less risky in terms of integration. The Lakers could wait until the trade deadline to see how the roster performs, then decide if adding Wiggins is necessary, or they could make a move earlier to establish chemistry from the start of the season. Each approach has its merits. Waiting allows the team to evaluate internal options. Perhaps Jared Vanderbilt or Jake LaRavia emerges as a reliable two-way contributor, reducing the urgency to trade. However, moving sooner ensures that the Lakers have a full preseason to incorporate Wiggins into both offensive and defensive systems, allowing him to become a seamless part of the rotation and giving the team more consistency heading into high-stakes games. Strategically, acquiring Wiggins is about more than just talent. It's about flexibility. The Lakers would need to structure any trade carefully, likely involving multiple players and draft considerations to align with salary cap requirements. Packages could include Austin Reeves, Dalton Knecht, Gabe Vincent, and potentially a second-round pick or pick swap. This careful orchestration ensures the Lakers maintain financial flexibility while adding a player who significantly impacts on-court performance. Furthermore, bringing Wiggins in now could position the Lakers to pursue even bigger moves in the future. If they clear salary and demonstrate a commitment to winning, it could attract other high-level talent, opening doors for trades or signings that were previously unrealistic. Wiggins' presence also has a psychological impact. Having a player capable of guarding elite wings, creating offense, and contributing immediately send a message to the league and to teammates. The Lakers are serious about contending, and everyone on the roster needs to elevate their game. This type of ripple effect can change the dynamics of a team without even altering the starting lineup drastically. Lineup versatility is another major factor. With Wiggins, the Lakers could deploy multiple combinations depending on matchups. A starting five of LeBron, Davis, Wiggins, Marcus Smart, and a big like DeAndre Ayton provides both defensive switching ability and spacing for half-court sets. Alternatively, small ball lineups with Wiggins sliding between 2 and 3 create opportunities for pace, transition scoring, and mismatches that can overwhelm opponents. This adaptability is crucial for playoff success, where the ability to adjust mid-series often determines who advances. Defensive schemes, in particular, benefit from Wiggins' addition. The Lakers could implement aggressive, switch-heavy defenses, knowing Wiggins can handle challenging assignments against wings and forwards. This not only enhances team defense, but also allows for creative strategies like trapping, hedging on screens, and rotating more aggressively without leaving vulnerabilities. Offensively, he adds secondary playmaking that complements LeBron's vision. Wiggins' ability to attack closeouts, create secondary offense, and hit timely shot from distance ensures defenses cannot collapse solely on LeBron or Davis. He's the type of player who makes the offense less predictable, more dynamic, and harder to defend, especially in high-pressure situations. Another angle is bench depth. Wiggins could be a starter, but his versatility allows him to shift to the bench in certain scenarios, maintaining high-level two-way play even when the starters rest. This keeps the team competitive in all segments of the game and prevents opponents from exploiting drop-offs in talent. From a long-term perspective, acquiring Wiggins now doesn't hinder the Lakers' future. If anything, it preserves flexibility. By managing salaries smartly and structuring trades, the Lakers' pursuit of Wiggins is a microcosm of broader championship strategy, combining star talent with versatile role players who can impact both ends of the floor while carefully managing financial and strategic assets. Structure, salary management, and competitive advantage comes into focus here, highlighting why the Lakers' approach is so nuanced. Fans can imagine a team capable of switching on every possession, defending across positions, and maintaining offensive creativity with multiple threats. Wiggins' ability to fill gaps defensively, contribute efficiently offensively, and adapt to various lineups makes him uniquely valuable. Whether he arrives before training camp, at the trade deadline, or remains a talking point for later seasons, his potential impact remains undeniable. And as the Lakers weigh all possibilities, internal development, trade feasibility, chemistry integration, and financial strategy, Wiggins remains at the center of discussions. His combination of defensive versatility, offensive skill, experience, and adaptability addresses key Lakers needs while preserving opportunities for future maneuvers in building a championship-caliber roster. Ultimately, the decision surrounding Andrew Wiggins is less about a single move and more about orchestrating a season-long strategy that positions the Lakers for success now and in subsequent years. Every aspect, from bench rotation to defensive schemes, offensive spacing, and trade construction, intersects with the question of how to maximize the team's potential, and Wiggins could be the linchpin in that complex, multi-layered puzzle. Before we continue, we ask that you leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Lakers updates. Moving on, the Los Angeles Lakers have reportedly executed a move that has sent shockwaves through the NBA world, with whispers of a blockbuster trade involving Finnish star Lauri Markkanen circulating relentlessly among insiders and pundits alike. According to sources close to the organization, the deal was finalized quietly, away from the public eye, creating a perfect storm of speculation and intrigue. The Lakers, long known for their high-profile roster maneuvers and strategic acquisitions, are believed to have offered a package significant enough to persuade Markkanen and his representation to make the leap to Los Angeles, a city synonymous with basketball royalty and relentless media scrutiny. The buzz around this acquisition stems not only from Markkanen's proven scoring ability and versatility on both ends of the floor, but also from the timing, which aligns with the Lakers' urgent desire to reassert themselves as legitimate championship contenders in a league that has grown increasingly competitive. Industry insiders suggest that the front office weighed every angle, from salary cap implications to team chemistry considerations, before committing to what might be the most sensational move of the season. Fans, analysts, and rival executives are said to be dissecting every piece of available information, analyzing how Markkanen's arrival might disrupt the existing hierarchy within the Lakers roster, while simultaneously amplifying their offensive potential and playoff aspirations. Sources hint that the Lakers management pulled off a strategic maneuver that may redefine the team's trajectory, with Lauri Markkanen positioned as a potential linchpin in a lineup hungry for a return to glory. The rumor mill suggests that Markkanen, whose career has been marked by flashes of brilliance and consistent improvement, could serve as both a scoring option and a stabilizing presence for a Lakers team grappling with roster inconsistencies and injuries in recent seasons. Basketball insiders speculate on the financial dimensions of the deal, emphasizing the intricacies of matching salaries, negotiating player contracts, and navigating the league's complex trade rules, all of which underscore the boldness and precision required to secure a talent of Markkanen's caliber. Meanwhile, social media platforms are reportedly exploding with debates, speculation, and tentative congratulations as fans attempt to piece together the implications of the move. Some experts argue that Markkanen's proficiency from beyond the arc and his ability to stretch defenses could complement the Lakers' existing stars, creating a dynamic offensive scheme that keeps opponents constantly off balance. Others, however, caution that integrating a high-usage player into an already star-laden roster might present challenges, particularly with respect to ball distribution and maintaining defensive cohesion. Despite these concerns, the consensus in the rumor-filled corridors of the NBA suggests that the Lakers are signaling their intention to be serious contenders, leveraging Markkanen's versatility and offensive acumen to reshape the narrative surrounding the franchise's future prospects. Analysts and insiders continue to speculate about the underlying motives behind the Lakers' reported acquisition of Lauri Markkanen, emphasizing the combination of strategic foresight and opportunism that may have catalyzed this rumored deal. Sources suggest that the Lakers' front office, always alert to market inefficiencies and potential game changers, identified Markkanen as a player whose skill set fills critical gaps in the current roster while also offering the flexibility to adjust lineups and tactics depending on opponent matchups. The whispers around the trade indicate that Markkanen's ability to operate both inside and on the perimeter allows for innovative offensive schemes, potentially liberating the team's star players from defensive pressure and opening lanes for more efficient scoring opportunities. Rumors further hint that the Lakers management may have capitalized on a window of vulnerability in Markkanen's current team, exploiting timing and negotiations to achieve terms favorable to Los Angeles without overly compromising future assets. The speculation surrounding this move is also fueled by the Lakers' historical penchant for dramatic roster shakeups, adding a layer of narrative intrigue that keeps fans and commentators constantly guessing. Enthusiasts are reportedly poring over game footage, advanced statistics, and insider commentary to predict how Markkanen might mesh with the existing roster, whether his presence could shift the team's identity, and how the Lakers might leverage his skills to secure a deeper playoff run. Even amidst the uncertainty, the buzz suggests that the Lakers are not merely reacting to circumstances, but proactively attempting to craft a roster capable of dominating both regular season and postseason competition. Rumors surrounding Lauri Markkanen's potential integration into the Los Angeles Lakers extend far beyond conventional speculation, encompassing strategic, tactical, and psychological dimensions that intrigue both experts and casual fans. Sources indicate that Markkanen's reputation as a sharpshooter with the ability to stretch defenses could catalyze the Lakers' offensive schemes, enabling star teammates to operate more freely and allowing for faster ball movement and improved spacing on the court. Industry insiders suggest that, beyond mere scoring, Markkanen's versatility in rebounding, defensive rotations, and floor awareness provides an additional layer of tactical depth, potentially transforming the Lakers' approach to both half-court and transition scenarios. The rumor mill also emphasizes the impact of this acquisition on locker room dynamics, noting that Markkanen's experience and work ethic could influence team culture positively, while simultaneously raising questions about role adjustments and minutes distribution among established stars. Media analysts are reportedly dissecting every angle, from potential lineups to coaching strategies, speculating on how head coach decisions will be influenced by the arrival of a player capable of altering both offensive and defensive schemes. Social media continues to fuel the narrative, with hashtags, memes, and speculative analysis trending continuously, reflecting a mixture of excitement, skepticism, and anticipation. Even as concrete details remain unconfirmed, the prevailing sentiment in these discussions is that the Lakers' rumor as coaching staff adapt to the player's unique skill set. Social media chip push, or is merely a high-risk gamble aimed at reviving the Lakers' image in the eyes of the basketball world. Betting markets, pundits, and commentators are said to be closely monitoring these developments, considering how Markkanen's presence might influence game outcomes and postseason projections. Even without official confirmation, the persistent rumors suggest a palpable sense of anticipation and excitement, as fans and analysts alike envision how a player of Markkanen's caliber could redefine the Lakers' tactical approach, enhance offensive efficiency, and ultimately elevate the team's competitiveness in the fiercely contested landscape of professional basketball. Stay informed exclusively about Los Angeles Lakers news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep receiving daily updates. Also, share your opinion on the news in the comments, as your contribution is crucial for the Lakers. Stay tuned for the next video.